Alright, we'll start in the front. There's the tongue. And all the wires for charging the battery. And that is a window from like the back of a pickup truck or something. It's just caulked. Get all that off. Wrong door hinges. Big crack in the door. It's easy to fix that with fiberglass. Door handle. I've got a window for that already. Trip guard. Bunch of stains. Mildew. That window's good. Just a lot of them have been painted black. They have a black paint on them. Belly band's missing. You can seal that up again. Put a new belly band on it. That's where the electrical converter was, so you plug in to power. That's got a window missing. It's just a piece of fiberglass, probably from the closet. Not sure what they had on the bumper back here. They had something bolted on. Maybe a bike rack or something. I have no idea. That's not normal. Back windows looks to be okay. Just got, again, has paint on it. That has some type of impact right there, and you can see the stress cracks. That's probably the worst place in the body that I've seen. And that's probably where the hot water heater was, and maybe the furnace, I'm not sure. Window's good, it's just covered with paint. Get that off. That window's missing a pane. May have a window for that one. Definitely have a window for that one. That's where the bathroom is. This is where something is kind of rubbed off from the paint. Also looks like some part of it was painted with spray paint maybe. And we'll go inside. It was kind of rough. Here's where the bunk beds would have gone. The bottom part's still there. Door hardware's got to be replaced. That piece right there is missing. It's not a big deal. Yeah, because the plywood will come out. The plywood goes over that piece of metal and comes about right here anyway. So you can see that plywood's missing. That's why there's a big gap there between the door. That'll have to be fixed back a little bit. That's just fiberglass. That is metal right there. There's not a black water tank. So you see where the toilet was, and then there's the shower drain. But the closet is still there, just needs a door. And of course cleaned up. All that replaced and put back. That's fiberglass. This is like the vinyl that's in the rest of the camper. It's waterproof. Speaking of the vinyl, you can see they had some seam tape right there where the 13 foot does not have that. A lot of people just caulk it. Paint job doesn't look so great, but the actual wall foam itself is in fine shape. It just needs to be painted and caulked. Piece of plywood's missing there. That's where the bunk was mounted to the hinge. This is where the closet was. And then that's the sink. That's actually a fiberglass piece. Again, painted black. You've got that fiberglass piece up there. Then over here was the sink. No, there's the sink over there. This was stove. Stove's missing. So let's get a new stove. That's where the refrigerator was. So one of those vents on that side was the refrigerator, I guess. And then this over here was probably the furnace. Storage up there. We just replaced those cabinet doors on the 13-foot Scamps. Those aren't a big deal. This one, you've got the wire on both sides, the iron, twisted iron. You have the pedestals in the back for the dinette, and I think you've got all the cushions and the table for that area. And pretty much everywhere the vinyl is still good shape. That one piece there looks like it's missing. That was just an extra storage, I guess. No fresh water tank, no converter, no real electrical of any type. Down here, there is a piece of something. I don't know what that was. Looks like that may have been part of the closet. Somehow it got broke. There's a couple of frames of windows, which are good to have. Basically, buying windows, or you may have one or two that don't have that, so that'll be good to replace that. Another piece of something down there. You see the hole of the floor. So we'll pretty much replace all the flooring in here. So we'll start with fresh floor throughout. Get all that done. Paint the walls a color, and then kind of go from there. Build a wish list. What to do next. But I think it's a really good thing that the walls are in good shape. No one's tried to tear them down. You can actually just paint over that, and they will look pretty good, like we just did in the 13-foot Scamp. And for some reason they painted the skylight window glossy red, fire engine red. But the vent opens. It's actually a pretty big vent compared to some others. And that's pretty much it. I would suggest we just replace the cabinetry with nice looking wood. Same thing up here. We can even redo this with plywood if you want, and just reuse some type of insert to make it waterproof. The wheels, the axles are sitting up much higher than most trailers are. You kind of see from that angle, it's sitting up a lot higher. It was, when I had a flat and changed it, it was no problem getting that out from under there. The 13-foot Scamp doesn't look like that at all. The 13-foot Scamp kind of sits down much lower. And then right here on this side of the trailer, I'll show you where the frame is broke. That's it right there. And that's where the frame comes along and then starts making a curve. But the rest of it has a layer of rust on it, but it looks pretty good. So that won't be a problem to fix. Here's the drain for the shower. Doesn't really go anywhere, I don't think. And you've got electric brakes. So that's pretty much it. I'm excited about it. I think it has a lot of potential.